Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Infotech with Zafar Khan. Today I am going to discuss a new lecture of DevOps series, that is lecture number 20. The agenda of this lecture is we will do a DevOps project for CI/CD. Here in this project we will use Git, GitHub, Jenkins and Ansible. This is a very important video. This is first project which I am going to do here. We'll do a live project. Please watch the complete video for better understanding. And I am sure you can easily understand after watching this complete video, and the concept of CI/CD will be crystal clear for you. Here the scenario of the project. So we have four servers. One is the developer server where Git need to be installed to clone and push the file into GitHub. There is another server called Jenkins server. We will install the Git in Jenkins server as well to integrate with the GitHub. There will be another server called Ansible. So here in this server to deploy the application through Jenkins, and then Ansible server and Jenkins are connected via the SSH. There is the SSH connectivity. There is another server called web server to browse the output for application. So Jenkins, Ansible is connected with SSH. Also, Ansible is connected with the web server via SSH. Okay, and here we will install the Git to integrate with the GitHub account, and in the developer server obviously we need to install the Git to push or clone the code, developed code basically. So all four servers along with GitHubs are needed to integrate with each other for CI/CD. Here in devs server, developers write a source code, then commit and push into the GitHub. The Jenkins then checks the repository and pull the newly changed code at regular interval, then build the code and copy into the Ansible. Finally, Ansible will deploy into the web server. That web server is the final destination. So here are the some high level steps which I have mentioned in this slide. So either you can use in a sequence, or you can first create the GitHub account and then ready the servers or put the SSH connectivity, whatever you want you can do. Up to it's up to you. If you want you can follow the sequence as well. So this is the high level, basically high level steps which I have mentioned. So without any delaying, let's start now. So first we will create all four servers from the AWS console. So this is the AWS console. So we will click over here. The EC2 is click on launch. So we'll take a four servers. So put over here four. We'll write a name later. Okay. So key pair I have already created. So this key network setting we need to add it as well, because we will take all traffic and then anywhere. So now launch. So this is the four servers which I have created. It will take time. So meanwhile I can update the put the name over there. Okay. So the first server, it is Jenkins server. I mentioned. I'll mention the Jenkins server. Ansible server. Put this one is the web server. And this is the dev server. Okay. So meanwhile we can keep ready the all servers. I have a terminal for this. So the first terminal is this one. So let's connect SSH hyphen I Jenkins key .pm AC2 user at the rate of Jenkins server. First we are ready. Keep the ready for Jenkins server. It is still initializing. We'll do in a sequence so that otherwise we'll be in trouble to understand. So let's do in a sequence. First we'll keep ready to Jenkins server, then Ansible, then web server and dev server. Yeah. So all are ready now. So first we'll keep ready for Jenkins server. So now Jenkins I have already copied. Yes. Yes. So now sudo su. Okay, so let's change the name rather than putting the IP address over here. I will set the Jenkins name. Okay, so how we will do that? We will do host name CTL. Command is this host name CTL set host name Jenkins. Okay, so you need to exit first and then again you go to uh, sudo, I mean root user. So it is now showing Jenkins. Okay, so just for the understanding purpose, okay, so I have just rather than uh, putting the IP address, just I have set the server name, host name, basically Jenkins. Okay, so this is the Jenkins. So similarly do for the Ansible as well. Public IP sudo su and then host name CTL set host name Ansible. Now you exit and then again come back to root user. So it is showing Ansible. Okay. So similarly, we will do here as well in the web server. This is not the private IP, public IP of the web server. So let's copy that one. This one. You can't remember with the IP address, so that's why I'm just setting the host name. Yeah. Host name CTL set host name web server. Set. So this is the web server. Right. Okay. Let's keep ready for the dev server as well. So all four servers are now ready. Okay. I mean, I have not installed yet, but yeah, I have just put the name over there, host name. This is the Jenkins one, and this is the Ansible. This is the web server, and this one is the development server, so dev server. Okay. So what we will do, we will install everything over there. So in the Jenkins server, we will install the Jenkins, but you know very well, before installing the Jenkins, we have to install the Java. But Java will be the higher version. OpenJDK 11 should be there. Okay. However, before installing this any software, you need to update over there. So before installing any new software, it is important to ensure that your existing operating version is up to date. Okay, if any file missing, then it will update automatically. What we will do, yum update -y. It will update if any file is required to update. Yeah, so it's updating now. I'm updating of all servers. Yum update -y. Okay, let's check it is updated. Yes, This one is updated now. So Jenkins is updated. So let's install Amazon hyphen Linux hyphen extras. Install Java Open JDK 11. Amazon Linux extras install Java Open JDK. So let's install now. So OpenJDK is now installed. Okay. So now we will install the Jenkins. How we will do that? Go to the browser and just download the Jenkins file from his official site. Okay. Just copy and execute over here. Similarly, copy this one. Then we will install the Jenkins. So it is installing now. Okay. Meanwhile, just to save our time, so we will install the Ansible as well. So for installing the Ansible, you know that how to install. We will install first Apple release. So yum install Apple release. It is asking something like just copy this one and execute this. So Apple provide the easy access to install commonly used package on CentOS. So that's why we are installing. Our next step is to install the Ansible. Okay, yum install Ansible -y. Please watch the carefully what I am doing over here. Okay, otherwise you will miss and you will not able to complete this one. So Ansible is now installed. Just check Ansible. Yes, this is installed now. 2.9.27. So Ansible is installed. Okay. Yes, Jenkins is also completed. It is installed now. So for Jenkins, we will start the service. Okay. So systemctl start Jenkins. This is web server, so we need to install the Apache. Okay. So yum install httpd -y. Apache is installed now. So we have to start the Apache service as well. Systemctl start http. Just check whether it is running or not. So we'll check status. It is running now. Apache is now running. HTTPS. Okay. So Apache we have installed the web server, and Ansible is also installed. Jenkins is also now running. So enable it also. Enable also. Systemctl enable Jenkins. Okay. So we can now go to browser. Okay, and put the public IP of Jenkins. Port by default, you know very well. I have already explained in details of previous slides. I am in the Jenkins server, so that's why I will open, I will just cat and get the key over here, password, basically administrative password. So getting started now. So there are a couple of plugins that I mean many plugins that will install. Okay, so it will take time probably. So meanwhile, we have installed the Jenkins, we have installed the Ansible, we have installed the Apache as well, and everything is running. Okay, so as I told, if you remember that, I told Jenkins is, I mean, we will install the Git over here in the development server because the developer will push and clone the code into the GitHub account. Okay, so that's why we need to install the Git as well, and here also we need to install the Git. So let's install the Git on Jenkins as well as in the dev server. Okay, so here in the Jenkins, just yum install git -y. If you don't install, then you will not able to integrate with the GitHub account. Okay, so Git is installed in the Jenkins server. We will install the Git in the dev server as well. Yum install git -y. Okay, so Git is also installed, right? Git is installed over here. Okay, so now we will do the SSH connectivity. Okay, SSH connectivity between the Jenkins and Ansible, as well as SSH connectivity between the Ansible to destination server. Destination server is nothing but our web server. Okay, so we will generate a SSH key, will transfer over here, and here we will also generate the key to transfer the in the web server. Okay, so let's do that. Check where are we now. It is also still installing. So in the Jenkins server, we are in the dev server now. Okay, that is why I have put it over here. You can't remember with the IP address. So this you can identify easily you are in which server. So it is in dev server. I am in dev server, so I will not do anything over here. We'll do later. But here in the web server, yes, what I will do, I will just put the root password first. Okay, so PA password root. Okay, so authentication is now done. And one more thing, just go to vi editor /etc /sshd underscore config. Okay, what we will do over here, we will uncomment the permit root login because we are given the permission over here. Okay, and one more thing, you need to just put over here password authentication. Yes. Okay, so just save it. So we have done now. So we will start the service for SSH. So systemctl restart sshd. So it is now started. Okay, so similarly we will do the password root password over here as well. So pass wd root, it will asking the password name, confirming the password name as well. So password name is also successfully updated. Okay, so here as well we will do the same activity, vi /etc/ssh/d underscore config, uncomment the root permit root login. Yes, and then password authentication will be yes. Save it. systemctl restart sshd. So it is started now. Okay, if you want you can check it. Systemctl status sshd. You can check it now. Okay, just for confirmation it is running. So ssh service is running. Okay, so in Siebel we have done the password authentication here as well. We will do the in Jenkins also. Okay, so passwd root. So here also done. Similarly do the same activity over here as well. vi /etc/sshd_config and password authentication. Yes. Okay, so save. I have saved now. Right. Okay, so start this as well. Systemctl. So now what we will do the SSH connectivity. So we'll create a SSH key over here and then Ansible. Okay, so first we will create over here SSH keygen. All these things I have already explained in my Linux command in the second video. Okay, so now copy it. SSH hyphen copy hyphen id root at the rate of private IP of the Ansible, because we are doing the connectivity between the Jenkins and Ansible. So SSH connectivity, and it will not ask the password during the auto generation. Okay, when the developer push the code into the GitHub account, it will automatically run everything. Okay, and they will not ask the password, what kind of password. So that's why we are doing the passwordless connectivity. Okay, so what we will do, we will do the here Jenkins is also ready. Let's put the password and everything over here. Okay, so our Jenkins is ready. Okay, so first what we will do, we will just copy the private IP and put over here. It will first time it will ask the password. Okay, right, so now it has been authentication. What does it mean? It means that we are able to connect from Jenkins to Ansible. How we will confirm? Just SSH it and just root and then the Ansible private IP. I am able to connect with the Ansible as well, right? So I have generated the SSH key and it is not asking the password. It's a passwordless connectivity. So I was in the Jenkins server, and from the Jenkins server I am able to connect with Ansible server, right? So just simply doing the SSH. So similarly we will do for in Ansible server as well to connect with the web server, that is destination server. Okay, so first I will exit from here. So I am in the Jenkins server right now. Okay, so go to the Ansible server and do same thing over here as well, right? SSH keygen. Okay, SSH copy id hyphen I and then root at the rate of private IP of the web server. Okay, Yes, we'll have the password. So I am able to, let's see whether I'm able to connect from Ansible to web server. Yes, so this is a web server. Okay, from Ansible server, I'm able to connect the web server as well through SSH. Right. So now the passwordless connectivity is established. Okay, from Jenkins to Ansible and Ansible to web server. Right. Okay. Now, in the Ansible server, what we will do, we will put the private IP of web server in the inventory file. Okay, so go to the inventory file /etc. And you know very well what is the inventory file and how we set in the Ansible video. I have explained in details. If you have still any doubt, go to that video and watch over there. Ansible and then host. Okay, name web server. Okay, I'll put the private IP of the web server. Okay, so now save it. So done. Now we are now completed the SSH connectivity. And what next? We will integrate the GitHub with Jenkins. Okay, so let's go to GitHub account. I have a GitHub account. I've already logged in. So I will create a new repository over here. So just create a new repository and put the repository name, put the particular specific name, first demo. Oh yeah, first demo is fine. Right. First demo, and then it is a public one, and just create a repository. Right. Create a new file. Okay. So now put the file name index.html, index.html, and just write one line only. Hi. Okay, and just save it. So we have saved the file. Okay, so this is the repository. Okay, first demo. So we will integrate with Jenkins. Okay, so we will go to the Jenkins server as well. Create a demo project. Select the file style project type. Okay, right. So now we will use the source code management, so Git. Okay, so Git repository URL we will put over here. Just copy this URL. Yes, it is not required for credential. If you put private, then you have to provide the credential as well. Okay, so just apply this one. So our Jenkins has been integrated. Okay, so I mean Jenkins now integrated with the GitHub, right? But still we have lot more work. Okay, so what we will do, just keep over here at this in this moment, same. Okay, go back to the dashboard and just you need to install the public over SSH plugin, otherwise it will not work. So you have to go to the manage Jenkins. Okay, and manage plugin, just check the available plugin and put over here SSH. Okay, so public over SSH, certain plugins is required which is mandatory that installed during the configuration. Okay, but this one is not installed, so you have to install this one because you are doing that SSH. Okay, so public over SSH you have to install. So just checked over here this one, public over SSH, and install without restart. So it is installing now, but I always recommended to restart after installing. Very important video, watch carefully what I am doing here. This will definitely help you guys. Yeah, so now again go to the manage Jenkins and then the configuration system. So here it will show the public over SSH. Here the SSH server. Earlier it was not there. So I have installed the plugin, then it comes. Okay, SSH server. So we will add SSH servers. SSH Jenkins, we are doing the SSH from Jenkins and we are doing the SSH from Ansible as well. So these two servers we need to add over here. So just put the Jenkins. Host name is the private host name, a private IP. So private IP of the Jenkins. Just copy and put over here. Username is root. Okay, and then a password. I will click over here in advanced, then it will ask the password. Use password authentication as I have already given the password, right? So put the password over here and just check the test configuration. It should be success. Yes, it is now done, right? Similarly, add for the Ansible server as well. Let's apply first. So add for Ansible as well. Hostname, private IP of Ansible. Remember it, we will copy the private IP, not public IP. And then root name is, username is root. And similarly, we'll go in advance and use the password because we have set the password for authentication. And just check the test connectivity. Configuration is a success. So both now Ansible and Jenkins is configured over here, right? Okay. So now we will go in the project, okay, and then configuration. So we have already integrated them with GitHub, so it's not required. We are in the master branch, so that is fine. Okay, so build trigger we will keep it as it is. Build environment we will not do anything here. We will build the steps. Okay, build steps. So what we are doing, we will build it. Whenever the developer will push the code, and that will be built in the Jenkins server. So what we will do, we will just select the send file execute command over SSH. We just click over here and we'll do the build in Jenkins, not Ansible. Okay, so we'll select. See, basically I have entered in the configuration part, so that's why these two are showing. Okay, so just select the Jenkins and execution command. So what I will do over here, we will rsync over here. Okay, so just put the rsync hyphen abh. I'll let you know what is abh. So let me complete first. Okay, slash var slash live slash Jenkins workspace. So when the project you build it, then a workspace automatically generate a folder and shown. Just let me see, show you here. cd slash var slash lib slash Jenkins. Okay, so just check what all the files are there and folders are there. Okay, so here you can see it is not there, right? So when you build it, when you start building, it will automatically create a folder over here, that is workspace. So that's why I have uh, put it over here, workspace. And then the project name, whatever the project name I have mentioned, demo project. So under this folder it will create a demo project. Okay, so demo project, or what is the project name? Is it demo project or first project? No, it's a demo project, right? And then slash star dot html. So I'm using the HTML file, so that's why I put it HTML. What I'm doing here, rsync abh. A means enable the archive mode, hyphen a, and hyphen b means it's a output that shows the progress of the processes, and h is nothing but a human readable format. Okay, so rsync command basically is used to transfer and synchronizes the files or directory efficiently between the one machine to other machine. So from Jenkins to Ansible. Okay, so I am just transferring the file. But file is built in the Jenkins server, right? So once the build file, once the code is built, that comes in terms of file. So this file will transfer into the Ansible server, and that Ansible server will deploy into the web server. Here I am just asking over here, whatever the files are coming in this path, put into the host, I mean Ansible host, right? So private IP of the Ansible :/ there is a folder called opt, and here in this opt folder keep the file under the opt folder. So index.html, right? So this is what the uh, execution command. So what it will do, again I am telling you, just it will rsync from this path of this file, whatever the file over here, it will come into the this folder of this machine under the opt, this file over here. I will write a playbook as well so that it will be crystal clear for you, right? So now apply. Okay, so this is the build section. When I doing the build, okay, build steps, okay. So once the build is completed, then it transferred into the Ansible server. So Ansible server, what he will do, post build action, what he will do, he will just send build artifact over SSH. It will SSH to web server. Okay, so this is the Ansible server. Okay, so what he will do, it will execute the command Ansible hyphen playbook. I will write a playbook as well, playbook, and then from this folder source source code hyphen deployment.yml. I will keep the name deployment.yml, deployment.yml, right? So it will execute this playbook, Ansible playbook. This is the command basically. Execute this one, which is available under the source code, right? So I need to create a folder as well, mkdir slash source code. Okay, so go to the source code, and then you write a playbook over here. So I will show you how we first you will complete this one. Okay, so now this is completed. Fine, so we have done this. So what we will do, we will write a playbook over here. Okay, vi deployment.yml, right? So just write a code. I think I have written a code over here, so let me save our time. So just copy this one. Okay, so here what he will do, it will indentation should be clear, okay, otherwise it will give the error. It will pick the file from the source and push into the destination. Source means it sorry, yeah, from the source and push into the destination. Source is what? Ansible. Okay, Ansible source code we have Ansible source code we have written over there, and this is the path where the I have asked to rsync in this folder, this file. Okay, I have given the file name index.html, and then put the in the destination. Destination is /var /ww/etc. So this is the our web server. Okay, cd/var/ww/html. So path, yes. Okay, currently no there is no single file over here in this path. Okay, so here what I am telling over here, pick the file from the source and push into the destination. The destination is our web server, okay, and the task is copy source file. Source file is this one, okay, and this is the destination. Okay, so playbook I have also written. Finally go to github account, and here See, basically I want to do everything automatically, right? Go to dashboard and just copy this one. Okay, and setting, go to setting, go to webhook and add webhook, put over here, then slash github hyphen webhook slash. Okay, select this one. Okay, and the secret is also we need to go where this one. So go to this username and then config. So it will ask API token. We will add the new token, generate the token, copy it, and then just add over here. Right? Simply add webhook. So webhook is added. It should be clear. So let me refresh this one. Yeah, it is. Okay. So webhook set I have done now, and just go to dashboard and then go to config over here. So what I will do, I will select the yes build trigger. So GitHub trigger for Git SM pooling for Git SM is I need to click this one. Okay, so what it will happen? It will automatically send the file. It will automatically send the. I mean, developer just simply the code into the GitHub, and GitHub Jenkins automatically pick this one and transfer into the Ansible, and then Ansible will deploy automatically. So everything will be automatically. Otherwise, it will not. You have to do manually. You have to build the manually. So it will build automatically, right? So just apply and save. Okay, so everything is now ready. So first time what we will do, let's first build manually. It is building now. Yes, so it is now successfully built. So what I have written the code high, right? It's a success now. Okay, so just go to the web server, private public IP of web server, and go to the new browser and paste over there. It will show the high I have written. Okay, the important thing is that I have done it manually, but whenever the developer push the code, it should automatically build and deploy, and it will change over here. Output will change over here, right? So just go to here in the dev box. Okay, so we will clone it. Git clone, and then copy the URL of this GitHub. The first project it has come now. So index.file now it is showing over here. Earlier it was nothing over here, right? So now I will just write a code index.html. I'll change this code. Okay, the requirement is I will do the HTML file, right? Do we have HTML code over here? Don't think. No, let's write the HTML code. So just write HTML head title what we will do HTML body bg color attribute hit close. Okay, now we write body text is equal to putting black color, black bg background color is equal to, put over here pink, right? Now just put in center, and then br. I've given the 6 time, 1 2 3 4 5. It will come down, so that's why I have given the br. Okay. h1 high all, h1 complete. Next put h2, or you can put br as well over here, so that would be, anyway, let it be, don't waste our time. Right, okay, center, yes, close center, and then close the body, close the HTML. Yeah, so let's save it. Okay, so I have just updated the index.html. Okay, so it's a requirement now. It is, so it's just requirement, new requirement came and developer has developed for with using the HTML. Okay, so what we will do, developer will push the code into the GitHub. So first he will add that one, git add, and then commit, git commit hyphen m, uh, just put a message, any message, updated new, any, put any message, nothing else. Okay, and index.html, right? So it will ask to set the password and your username and something like that, email id and your name. So let's set it, otherwise it will ask multiple times. Similarly do for the name as well, Zafar Khan. Okay, so commit once again, f1 index.html. So it is now committed. Okay, one line deletion, now deletion, and then insertion. Fine, it is now committed. So I'll push it over there. So git push hyphen u f origin and master. Okay, so it will ask the password, but password has been removed. So you need to generate an authentication key generation. So I have already generated. It will, I have that one. So let me copy this one. This one I have already generated. I'll I'll prepare a separate video for this, how to generate this authentication. So just enter. It will ask, paste over here, and then again. Oh yes. So this is now generated. So let's check on the browser. This is your browser. And one more thing, just check whether it is working fine or not. Here it is. I have not done anything. Just developer pushed the code into the GitHub. It built automatically and deploy it, and let's check whether it is deployed or not. So here it is. Hi all, you are watching the YouTube channel Infotech with Zafar Khan. So this is what the developer has developed and just pushed into the GitHub. Nothing else. Okay, let's do one more. Change small. I'm doing small changes over here. It was pink color. Now I'm putting over green color. Okay, put green. Okay, and one more command, one more line I will add over here. So just add S3. Please subscribe my channel. Right? Close the S3. S3. Okay. So just save it and do the same over here. Add and then commit git commit -m and just put F2 or updated one, whatever you want you can do. Updated one. Okay, index.html. It is added. 4 insertion was there. Okay, and what we'll do, just git push origin master. Right here it is again asking the password. Sorry, copy it and just paste over there. So it is now pushed master into master. So let's check Jenkins. It should become third. Okay, yes, it is building now automatically. Nothing else. I am not doing anything over here. Just I pushed over here and it is done the successfully. And one more thing I wanted to show you in the Jenkins path. Okay, just LSEs. Earlier it was workspace was not there, so I have. So you know that workspace is generated when you build it. Okay, and in this files, sorry, cd/opt. Here it is transferring this file. Okay, and in the web server you are able to see index.html as well. Okay, so everything is happening automatically, right? And just check in the web server, it is built already and deployed also. It should be green color and one line also added over here. Just to refresh it, here it is. So this is the overall concept of the project. What for the CI/CD. So this all about the DevOps project which I have done. The project 1 for CI/CD. Whenever the developers developed a new code and push into the GitHub, it will automatically run and deploy. This is what the CI/CD pipeline. We will do lot more project for CI/CD in the upcoming video. Okay, we will use the new tools as well. We have just used the Git, Jenkins and Ansible and also GitHub. Okay, but we will also do some more tools as well in the upcoming project. Okay, so if you have any questions regarding this topic, please feel free to put in the comment section. In this article or in this project, I will get back to you at the earliest. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button please.